How are you doing this morning? Welcome to Trending News. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask one poll question and then start. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. So, how's your morning today? Okay, it's morning where I'm at. I know that it might be maybe, let's say, like noontime or evening time in different parts of the world. Yeah. So I'll just say hello to all of you guys. Um, yeah, and let's get started. So I want to talk about the trending news. So I'm gonna start with the hi Kalim, how are you? Hi Jay the coolest, how are you today? Welcome guys, you're most welcome. Yeah, so I don't know if you have seen this, but Time magazine recognized President-elect Donald Trump as the man of the year 2024. Yeah, it's all over the news right now. So this happened yesterday in New York. And yeah, so can you send my brother Taylor is currently dying from a hangover? Hangover. Okay, Tyler, get well soon. All right, so let's get started. So the source is Time Magazine. So I'll just talk about Time Magazine a little bit so that we can have an idea of why this is trending and why this is important. So Time is a global media brand built on 100 years of unparalleled trust and authority with an audience of more than 100 million worldwide across our platform. So this is directly from the Time Magazine website online, created in 1923. Ooh, okay, that's a long time ago. Time began as the first weekly news magazine, a digest of world events for busy people to read. Today, Time includes a website, a magazine, a social media footprint of over 51 million. That's huge. Time Studios, an award-winning film and television division, live events. Yeah. So Time has been based in New York since its first issue published on March 3rd, 1923 by Britton Harden. So Britton Harden's Time with Time magazine was between 1898 to 1929. Okay, I don't know if this was the time that they were with Time magazine or this is like the time they had here on Earth. Yeah, so forgive me on that. And Henry Luce from 1898 to 1967. Yeah. All right. So, hi, 78. How are you? So the USA 45th and President-elect Donald Trump is Time Magazine 2024 Person of the Year, right? Yeah. So Time Magazine reports that over time we've seen the Person of the Year franchise shift from Man of the Year to its current designation from the period between the world wars defined by leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Wallace Simpson to the first quarter of the 21st century, an era marked by the tremendous changes, my bad, ushered in by a technological revolution. Although the American presidency has evolved across these eras, its influence has not diminished. Today, we are witnessing uh, not like exactly today, but you sort of get what time means by saying like today. So today we are witnessing a resurgence of populism, a widening mistrust in the institutions that defined the last century, and an eroding faith and liberal values that will lead to better lives for most people. Trump is both agent and beneficiary of it all, for marshalling a comeback of historic proportions, for driving a once in a generation political realignment, for shaping the American presidency and altering America's role in the world. Donald Trump is Time's 2024 Person of the Year. Yeah, so that is what Time magazine said about Trump, and so still on this, President-elect Trump rang the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange after being named as Times Magazine Person of the Year. And he was named for the second time. Yeah. The first time was in 2016 after his presidential victory. I don't know if you remember that. President-elect Donald Trump sat down with Time magazine for an interview at his Mar-a-Lago club in Palm Beach, Florida on November 25th of this year. Yeah. And so with him yesterday were who was with him yesterday? I saw Melania Trump, the former First Lady and the First Lady to be. J.D. Vance was there as well, RFK Jr., yeah, amongst other people. So, yeah, when Trump was making or delivering his speech after being recognized as Time 2024 Person of the Year, he had his family, friends, and his colleagues with him. I think I can call them colleagues. Yeah, with him, and that was a beautiful sight to watch. Yeah. So that is what is trending, part of what is trending right now. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen this on certain like social media platforms, or if you listen to radio or podcasts, yeah, you're sure to come across this. All right, still on time, recognizing people. Um, so Caitlin Clark is Times 2024 Athlete of the Year. Yay! She's 22 years old. She plays in the WNBA. So this is the Women's National Basketball Association. Yes. Yeah. So this is basically the basketball league in the USA. So I wasn't really an ardent fan of women basketball. I don't think I am still, but I started being interested a little bit when I heard of Caitlin Clark, or when Caitlin Clark came, uh, on the scene. Or is it to the scene? My gosh, it's so early in the morning. My brain is like all over the place. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so she is really, really good. Yeah. And a lot of people are now really talking about women basketball, mostly because of Caitlin Clark. I'm not saying this to say that she's doing it all by herself, but her presence cannot be ignored. And her stats are really, really good. Yeah. So, yeah, this is so deserved, like it's well deserved. I'm happy for her. She's only 22 years old, very young, yeah. And I think in sports, this is right about the right age, to start playing professional basketball or whatever sports you're engaged in. Yeah, this is just right for her. And yeah, so let's see what Time Magazine says about Caitlin Clark, right? Um, can I ask for relationship advice? Maybe later, Jay, the coolest, you're still talking about trending news. You can just type in the comment section. Maybe someone will have, something to say about it. And when I'm done with this, then we can talk about it. Um, Sorry for the long wait. I was busy with school, but here is like a sorry. I don't get what you're saying, Mathis, but okay. All right. So, Time Magazine. Says this about Kevin Clark. All right. Oh, thanks for the like. Guys, don't forget to like this live and please subscribe if you have not. Um, so, Time Magazine, when asked to, so the source is Time Magazine, and I'm just reading to you, what was said about Caitlin Clark by Time. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, when asked to define her year in one word, Clark chooses historic. It quickly becomes clear uh, she's polite and down to earth, but also has not an ounce of false humility. I've been able to captivate so many people that have never watched women's sports, let alone women's basketball, and turn them into fans, she says. This is true. Okay, now that's me. I'm inserting my words in there. Good luck naming another player who altered the trajectory in of their entire team sport within 5 months on the job. Lionel Messi had a monumental influence on Major League Soccer when he arrived in Miami last year, but he was in year 20 of his pro career. Michael Jordan energized the NBA in the mid 1980s, but Larry Bird and Magic Johnson had already put the league on solid footing. While other female athletes have pushed the limits of human achievement and created their own cultures, Serena Williams, Simone Biles, and the stars of the US women's national soccer team all come to mind, the Clark phenomenon is still unprecedented. It's one thing to rally around athletes during global spectacles like tennis majors or an Olympics or a World Cup. It's quite another to turn routine regular season games in the WNBA, a league neglected for far too long over its 27-year history, into appointment viewing. Yeah. Yeah, and this is true, yeah. Because I have seen just how much people are talking about Caitlin Clark, across the board. And it's amazing to see her, just excelling in her sports. Yeah. So, congratulations to both President-elect Donald J. Trump, who's named Time Man of the Year 2024, and Caitlin Clark, who's the Times 2024 Athlete of the Year. Oh, please like and subscribe. Thank you, 78. God, thank you. Yeah, okay. I know I don't get that. Oh, hi, Jivish. How are you today? How are you doing? So, Caitlin Clark was born on January 2022, 2002, in days, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Moines. Moines. I'm just pronouncing it the way it's spelled, so bear with me, Iowa. She's now playing American professional basketball for the Indian Fever. And whilst in college, she played for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Yeah. So, yeah, congratulations to both President-elect Donald J. Trump and Caitlin Clark. All right. So, still in sports, let's talk about LeBron James. I don't know if y'all have heard about, oh, y'all, did I just say y'all? But I don't know if you've heard of LeBron James. I think most people have. He has 159 million followers on Instagram. That is crazy, yeah. And I think on X he has like 50 something, but Instagram I checked personally. Yeah. I don't know if I can check. Yeah, I did check. He has 159 million followers. That is crazy. Yeah. Um, have you heard of Luigi Mangione? Yes, I have. I have heard of him. Yeah. I think we already talked about him yesterday. Yeah. I was checking on that, but I didn't see any updates apart from like now he's being held in prison because he didn't make bail. Yeah, and he's in a cell by himself. Yeah. So I think that's the update so far. He's allowed visitors, but his lawyer is the only person who's visited him so far. Yeah. So that's what's happening with Luigi Mangione. Because currently the situation is that he is to be extradited to New York because he was arrested in Pennsylvania. So they are sort of going through that process. I think it will play out in court. Yeah. Hi, Sagar. How are you? How are you doing? All right. So LeBron James, for those who do not know, he is an American basketball player, has 159 million followers on Instagram, and I don't even have 1,000. Yeah, so guys, you can also follow me on Instagram. If you check my profile, you'll see my Instagram account, so you can follow me on there. Please subscribe, and like this live. Oh, share this live as well. Share widely. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So LeBron James, um, his last post was on November 19th. I checked yesterday. And this was a post of it's of one shoe, and this should I say is or was, I guess it doesn't really matter, but a collaboration between, actually let me say amongst, because if it's more than two parties, we don't use between anymore. Is that right? Yeah. But FAMU Athletics, Florida A&M Athletics, LeBron James and Nike partnered to create the FAMU Athletics LeBron trainers. And this is what you see on his Instagram page, posted on November 19th. All right. And on November 18th, there's a picture because the post on November 19th, you'll just see the shoe, the sneaker. That's it. That's it. On November 18th, there's a picture showing LeBron's hands. I assume those are his hands, because it's his page, tying shoelaces with the caption, "The world is your oyster." Yeah. So I don't know if he ever went live after November 19th. I don't think there's a way of knowing that just from looking at his page. I wasn't able to figure out if that was the case. Yeah. So the reason we're talking about LeBron James today, and the reason that he's trending, is that there is a video that resurfaced, and it's making rounds on social media. People are talking about it. It's generating a lot of interest, and reactions. So the video is a recorded live video of LeBron James and P Diddy. All right. Yeah. So P Diddy, I think probably most of you have heard what's going on with him. If you've not, he's currently being held. I don't know which prison exactly, but he hasn't. I don't think his court proceedings have started. Anyway, scratch that. I don't want to misrepresent facts. Yeah, but he's facing a lot of charges. And apparently a lot of people now are distancing themselves from him. He used to have parties back in the day. A lot of celebrities would show up at his parties, and they were having like so much fun then. But right now, like a lot of people are just distancing themselves from PDD. Yeah, because of the charges that he's facing and stuff like that. So yeah, so this video went viral. The one I'm talking about, the video of LeBron James and PDD, went viral in September this year, right? Hi, Digital Judge. How are you? Hi, guys. Hi, Venkateswaran. Oh, I hope I said your name right. Okay. So, sorry about that. Um, yeah, so when the video went viral September this year, and it has resurfaced again, and people are speculating that this is the reason why LeBron James is missing, not really missing like a missing person, but he's off social media. And before I talk about the recent developments, let me just sort of share, a little bit of what was said in this viral video. So the video went viral in September this year. LeBron James is seen and heard on the video saying, and I quote verbatim, and I watched this video myself, so yeah, it exists, saying, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party." All right, ain't nobody like a Diddy party. So this has elicited a lot of reactions from netizens, especially in light of what is going on with P. Diddy. A lot of people are talking about this, people are just trying to figure out what he meant by this, Was he in those parties? Did he participate in any way? Every time, you check your social media feed, at least when I do, you see updates on the PDD case. There are victims coming forward speaking about, whatever happened. I think there was one victim who was featured on CNN the other day, but his identity was, concealed. And yeah, so that is what is going on with LeBron James. And so the Daily Mail reports that LeBron quit social media last month. We've just talked about his last post on November 19th, and this was on his Instagram page. So the Daily Mail reports that LeBron quit social media last month. And with that said, so this is the post, this is LeBron's post before he quit social media. I don't know if quit is the right word, but yeah, let's go with that for now. Maybe he's just taking a break, because if you check his Instagram page, it's still active and you can still see the other posts. And with that, so this is LeBron James, writing. And with that said, I'll holler at y'all. Getting off social media for the time being. Y'all take care. LeBron said in the post, in which he included a peace sign and crown emoji. All right. Yeah. So James posted the farewell to his 159 million followers on Instagram and 52.9 million on X, in response to a post from Rich Kleinman, Kevin Durant's longtime manager. He shared a screenshot of a lengthy post from the NBA agent written on October 24th of this year, slamming the negativity in sports coverage, which reads in part, "We can all acknowledge that sports is the last part of society that universally brings people together. So why can't the coverage do the same? It's only clickbait when you say it," Kleiman wrote at the time. So, yeah, so that's what's happening with LeBron James. And this is trending right now. So LeBron James' son, 20-year-old Bronny, so he has a son who plays in the league with him. was drafted in the NBA this season after being selected by the Lakers in the second round of the 2024 draft. This saw LeBron James playing alongside his son. Yeah, that must have been cool, like playing, imagine playing with your parent in the same league. Isn't that crazy? Amazing. Okay. So LA Times reported in October 24th, so on October 24th. Okay. My bad, yeah. But LA Times reported in October that hours after they became, so this is LeBron James and Bronny, the first father-son duo to share an NBA court together. LeBron and Bronny James were sued for their alleged involvement in a 2022 car crash in the desert town of Little Rock in the Antelope Valley. A lawsuit filed Wednesday morning in Los Angeles County Superior Court claims the Lakers teammates negligently owned, controlled, repaired, entrusted, maintained, and operated an automobile as to cause it to, and it did become involved in an accident or collision that caused injury to the plaintiffs and damage to the vehicle they were in. Yeah, so that is that with what's happening, to LeBron James. Yeah. So in other news, Epi News reports that Amazon, I think we all know of Amazon. I don't know. Okay, let me not say all because maybe there are people, maybe somewhere in the world who don't know of Amazon, have never had, you know, Amazon or stuff like that. But most people do because let's face it, a lot of people, order stuff from Amazon. It's easy. You get like a lot of options, Yeah. So anyway, so Amazon, so Epi News reports that Amazon is set to contribute 1 million to President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration fund. A company spokesman confirmed Thursday evening that the e-commerce giant will also stream ooh, will also stream Trump's inauguration on its Prime Video service. So Amazon also has the Amazon Prime where you can watch movies and stuff like that. A separate in-kind donation worth another 1 million. Yeah. So 1 million in cash and in-kind donation, which is in the form of streaming the inauguration. Yeah. All right, so the inauguration is scheduled to take place on January 20th, 2025 at the US Capitol building in Washington, D.C. This will happen in January, actually on January 20th January. Yeah. It's interesting because in Kenya we start, with the date and then the month and the year. But here it's like the month, the date, then the year. So just bear with me a little bit. Yeah. All right. Okay, still on the inauguration of, and when I'm talking of the inauguration, I'm talking about the US President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration. Yeah. And I think the whole world will be watching. Yeah. To see how that goes. Okay. According to CBS News, Chinese President Xi Jinping, I hope I pronounced that right, is not expected to travel to Washington next month as an inauguration guest of President-elect Donald Trump, according to two sources familiar with the planning. CBS News was first to report that Trump had personally invited that's really hard to pronounce, Xi Jinping, to the swearing-in ceremony shortly after Election Day. China's ambassador to the US and his spouse are expected to attend the January 20th event, as is standard practice. Sources told CBS News that additional officials from Beijing may join them. Inauguration officials have designated staff to handle diplomatic protocol at the festivities, CBS News has learned. The Chinese embassy in Washington declined to comment. The Trump transition team did not reply to a request for comment. So this is all according to CBS News. All right. So let's talk about the US President Joe Biden. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like this stream. Please share the live as we, listen to what's trending in the news today. So US President Joe Biden issues, this happened yesterday. So he issued 39 presidential pardons and commuted 1,500 sentences. Yeah. So to commute means to reduce the sentence. So for the 1,500 sentences, he commuted them. So he did not entirely pardon, but basically reduced the sentences. Yeah. And this is one of the powers that the president of the United States has, pardoning people. So the BBC reports that US President Joe Biden has issued presidential pardons to 39 Americans convicted of non-violent crimes and commuted the sentences of nearly 1,500 others, including several convicted of multi-million-dollar fraud schemes. The White House described it as the most acts of presidential clemency issued in a single day. It comes after Biden made the decision to pardon his own criminally convicted son, Hunter Biden. Announcing the move, Biden said that those pardoned had shown successful rehabilitation and have shown commitment to making their communities stronger and safer. The US Constitution decrees that a president has the broad power to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States, except in cases of impeachment. All right? Yeah. So that's what's happening with the pardons and the sentences that were commuted. All right. So ESPN reports that Saudi Arabia is in the Middle East, for those who do not know, has been announced as the host nation for the 2034 Men's World Cup. FIFA rubber stamping the confirmation of the 2030 and 2034 editions of the tournament on December 11th. So that's like when today is the 13th. Yeah, maybe a couple of days back. All right. So Saudi Arabia will become the second Middle East nation to host the tournament after Qatar in 2022. And just as Qatar was shrouded in controversy, I don't know if you guys heard about that. Yeah, that happened in 2022. So just as Qatar was shrouded in controversy from the moment the tiny Arabian Gulf state was confirmed as host in December 2010, the decision to take football's biggest event to Saudi Arabia has also raised questions. Well, Qatar was a success. Let's see what Saudi Arabia has to offer. There's a lot of things going on in Saudi Arabia in terms of just, building infrastructure and stuff like that. I've had a lot of good things in terms of development coming from that region. I was in Dubai for quite some time, and so I happened to interact with Saudi people. and yeah, so that's how I got to learn about Saudi people, what's happened. Sometimes you get to learn about people by meeting people from, you know, from that particular region or that particular country. Then you're able to interact and learn from them, and get to know like what's going on. It's good to read the news, but it's also good to speak to the people directly, so you really get a sense of how things are and what's happening, in the region and stuff like that. Yeah. So that is what ESPN reports in regards to what's happening in 2030 and 2034 in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Um. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the comments. Guys, please be respectful. I do not want to mute anyone, Yeah, it's all about good vibes here. Yeah, and yeah, don't cause any distraction. I don't want to mute anyone. I want everyone to express themselves freely, but in a respectful manner. Oh, where are you from, Aniruddha? I'm from Kenya. Thank you for asking. All right. So, speaking of Kenya, BBC News reports that Francis Njuki, a 29-year-old trainee, so I'm talking about like trending news. So these are just things I was able to pick up on. Maybe I missed something, you guys can let me know, or you can read for yourselves. And it doesn't necessarily mean that there is, uh, how can I phrase this? Let me see. Yeah, so when I'm reading, the news, that does not completely depict that person, or that place in its entirety. I'm just trying to figure out how to explain it in a simple way. Okay, scratch that. If I report any news that seems to be negative or anything like that, it doesn't mean that we don't have any positive stuff coming, from that region, country, or that the person doesn't have good things going on for them. I'm just reporting what's there and what's trending, right? Yeah. Yes. See? I think that made sense. Hi, Glenn. Morning. How are you? How are you doing today? I love Kenya good runners. Yes. Yeah, we do have great athletes, yeah, in Kenya. They got a lot of medals in marathon. Yes, yes, that is true. All right, so BBC News reports that Francis Njuki, a 29-year-old trainee pharmacist, is the fifth medic to kill themselves in Kenya in the last 2 months, or to kill himself. I don't know why they say that. I'm just reading like directly from the BBC News website. In the last 2 months because of work stress, hardships, and lack of responsive insurance cover. According to Davji Atela, the secretary of the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union, so KMPDU, um, adding it was not something the union had ever recorded before. Following mounting pressure and strike threats, the government last month released $7.4 million to pay more than 1,200 interns who had not received their salaries since August. So our thoughts and prayers are, with the families of those who, lost their lives in this manner. It's quite, sad to report on this because mental health is something that I feel like should be really taken seriously. Um, in Kenya, I think, this is just my opinion, I think that we are now just trying to address this issue in an open manner where people can feel comfortable and free to talk about what's going on in their life, especially, just relating to mental health. Growing up, I really didn't see people talking about this. The conversations were really far in between. Personally, I didn't. It never even came up. In my, like, growing up, mental health was, never a thing for me. It was just that, you work hard, you do what you have to do, and you keep pushing. Yeah, but I really do feel like a lot needs to be done to address people's mental health, so that the same way we take care of our bodies physically would ideally be the same way we take care of mental health. Yeah. And I would just like to see the government put in extra effort, the community, families, like it's a collective effort, to be honest. Yeah. No one party can do it, in isolation. It needs, like, just collective effort for us to, work together to make sure that we are healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, because life is not that easy. Yeah. And it helps to have, just like a way to release, so that we don't really go crazy up there. Yeah. So yeah. BBC reports that Morocco, so still in Africa, will host the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Yeah, for the third time in a row. So this will be in 2026, with the qualifying path announced on Thursday. So 38 countries have entered preliminaries for the tournament, four fewer than the number that began the process for the 2024 edition. Sides will play two rounds of home and away ties to decide which 11 teams will join the host nation at WAFCON. So that is the Women African Cup of Nations 2026. So the six highest ranked countries are Nigeria, good in football, South Africa, Zambia, Ghana, Cameroon, and Ivory Coast. Where is Kenya? So this country have each received okay, yeah. So yeah, that's that. So the dates of the tournament are yet to be announced by the Confederation of African Football. South Africa won this tournament in 2022. So I guess the South Africa team, the team that's the defending champions. All right. So that's it for the trending news for today. Unless you guys have something to add on that. I just managed to pick a few, I can't really exhaust everything. So, yeah. All right. So, okay, guys, thank you for participating in the poll question. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Okay, let me see if, oops, sorry, my bad. Just give me a minute. Hi, JRM, how are you? How are you doing? All good? Okay, yeah, let me see what's happening in entertainment. Okay, I already talked about Amazon and Meta. Oh, did I mention that Meta? Oh, I failed to mention that. So Meta will also donate $1 million, yeah, to the inaugural fund. Yeah. So Amazon, we already reported, is set to donate $1 million to the fund, and also $1 million in kind by streaming the inauguration live on Amazon Prime. So we already know where to watch the inauguration. If you have Amazon Prime, Amazon got you covered. Okay. Hi, how are you? I'm good, Mignesh. How are you today? Oh, you're doing lovely, JRM. That's good. That's really good to hear. Yes, I am well. I am well, and I am thankful for that. Always looking at the glass half full and not half empty. It's all about good energy. Hey, I don't need no negativity around me. Hey. High frequency. Yeah, that's good to see that you are doing well. I mean, there are other news I could report on, but I don't know if you guys are interested in that. So I was just trying to figure out um, what like tops the trending news section. Yeah. So yeah. Blessings. Yes, yes, dear. Yes, always. Yeah. So all of you in this live, please subscribe. I hope you've all subscribed. Thank you for the likes. Please share this live. Uh love your accent. Oh, thank you. My Kenyan accent. This is my Kenyan accent. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I should. I don't think there's. Yeah. I don't see anything else. Hi, Zara Abdullah. How are you today? How are you doing? All good, I hope. Hello. Yeah, so today is Friday. Friday. What's happening on Friday? Like a lot of people, I think, get excited on Friday because it's weekend time. Yeah, so you get to relax Saturday and Sunday. But I also do know that there are people who work over the weekend. So yeah, it just depends on what you do. Yeah. But I always love weekends. It's like, ooh, the week is over. We're about to start another week. Hi, Kitara Tyson. How are you? Anything good planned today? Yeah, not really, but nothing bad too. Yeah, but I'm just excited to finish off on a few like three pieces of Christmas decoration that I'm working on. Yeah, and then do a few things here and there. Yeah, nothing exciting. um, Hello, Zara. Krishna, hi, namaste. Uh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Oh, thank you, Glenn, for reminding folks to do that. Thank you. Yeah. So Furahi Day, guys, today is 13th, December 13th. So that means that we only have oh my gosh, only 12 days to Christmas Day. Yeah, time is running out. I'm running out of time. I really need to do things like quick. That is insane. 12 days is like just less than 2 weeks. That is crazy. Um, I feel that slow day for me as well. We got Christmas shopping done. Now to finish decorating. Oh, nice. JRM, you're doing well. I'm not even halfway through my Christmas shopping, but I don't think I have like a lot of things to buy and stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm trying to feel the Christmas magic, yeah. But this year I can feel it. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my soul. Yeah. I'm a little bit more excited than I've been in quite some time. So that's a good thing, I think, yeah. Because the Christmas vibe is like all over the place. Yeah, you sing so well. You think so? Thank you, Aniruddha. JRM is laughing. Yes. Yeah. I want to feel it. You know how like kids would enjoy it. When I was there, I think I've talked about this before. I used to love Christmas so much, yeah. And I think decorating really helps DRM. Just like shopping, and when you put up the decorations and stuff, you start feeling it. And I'm about to start playing Christmas music. In fact, I'll start playing Christmas music from tomorrow. I haven't. Why has it taken so long for me to play Christmas music? I really should, yeah. When do you guys start playing Christmas music? Where are you from, Blaze? I'm from Kenya. Kenya, 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 Kenya. Yeah, I'm from Kenya. The nostalgia of it, it's a bit of work to really get into the vibe without good Christmas music. But yes, true. Yeah. So I think that's what's missing to just, get me excited all the way. Yeah. So Christmas music. Oh, nice to meet you too, Blaze Whitey. Nice to meet you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, so interesting. Christmas. I don't know if I'll be able to come on live. I might come on live just a little bit on Christmas Day to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Yeah. And then spend the rest of the day with family. Oh, I'm excited to go to see the tree, the big tree. Yeah, I haven't been able to do that, but yeah, I want to do it during the day because I hear it's better like during the day. So yeah, guys, my nails, I'm gonna work on them. So yeah, I know I just touched my hair and I'm like, what is that? I normally have extensions on, but then I don't know what happened last time. My nail chipped, and I don't like going to the salon when I have like a cut or something like that. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want to get infections and stuff like that. I'm from Ghana but live in Germany. Nice. Bless Whitey. How is Germany? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so Christmas is fun, fun, fun. Yeah, let's keep the magic of Christmas alive. Keep it alive and fun and fun. And I think it comes, yeah, I know I'm repeating myself. Like when you decorate, when you go shopping for stuff, when you play music, it just brings, yeah, like stuff like that. Just a minute. Yes. Oh, everything is fine. That's nice. Blaze Whitey, that's cool. How's the weather there? I think you guys are also like in the winter season. Yeah. Winter. You got snow. We are getting a lot of rain, which is weird. We usually have a few inches of snow by now. Ah, yeah. Snow, we only had snow like twice, but it was like not even like 2 inches, not even an inch, I think. Because we got snow and then it was gone like in a day or two. And the second time it happened, it wasn't really much snow, but it's been raining a lot. It's been raining, yeah. Like yesterday and the day before yesterday, ooh, it was pouring. Yeah, pouring, pouring. Yeah, so interesting to see how that works out. It's already cold here. Ooh, it's the cold season. Yeah, winters, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever come to like winter. Maybe I will. But normally I'm just that kind of person that tends to gravitate towards like warm, should I say hot? I don't want to say hot weather, but just like, yeah, just good weather. Not too hot, not too cold. It's already cold here. Oh, nice. I don't understand. Paddy, do you? What does that mean? Yeah. But the weather, I've had a few people say that the weather is changing. Yeah. Some people say it's global warming, others say it's just nature. Yeah, things change. So, yeah, that's just Mother Nature doing its thing. Okay, so do you guys have any questions? It's happening to my any questions before I bid you farewell? Any questions, any thoughts, any comments? Oh, I want to thank all of you for joining me. And yeah, so any questions, any thoughts, any comments? I've enjoyed the live. I hope you guys have. Oh, have a good day too, JRM. Oh, you've subscribed. Thank you. Thank you, Blaze YT. And thank you, everyone who subscribed. So the poll question is, are you having a good day? 71% yes. Yay. 29% no. To those who said no, I hope things will change. And even if they don't, yeah, we look forward to better days. Yeah, that's all I can say on that. All right, I don't see any questions. Well, have a good day too. Thank you, Blaze Whitey. Danke schon, right? I think that's how they say it in German. Did I say it right? Danke schon. Yeah. Alrighty. So nice smile, cute girl. Thank you, Krishna. Oh, danke schon. See, I said it well. Oh my gosh, I should not be showing my nails. Crazy. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys. Don't forget to click on the notification bell because this is how you get notified when I go live or when I post any video. And you can also continue supporting me by watching my videos, share my videos widely. You can share share it on X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Just share, yeah. And I'll see you guys later. I don't want to promise that I'll come later on in the day. I'll try to. It depends on how things go. Yes. So I hope to see you next time I'm live. Hi, Tishona. How are you? All right. So yeah, that's it for now. And see you guys when I'm live next time. Remember to always, I can't say this enough, be a kind human. It doesn't cost a thing. Oh, you're fine. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah. Take care too, Blaze. Bye. Bye, everyone, and have a good one. See you next time.